If climate change has taught us anything, it's that our civilization is pretty stupid. After all, we're tearing apart our own home, and even though we've known what we're doing for decades, we're still pouring fuel on the fire. Literally, by digging up and burning fossil fuels. So, given how dumb we are, what if there were a way of boosting our intelligence? Artificially.
Intelligence is the ability to acquire and apply knowledge and skills. And artificial intelligence means giving computers the ability to do things that traditionally needed human intelligence.
This is fellow YouTuber Ankur, an environmental researcher and educator with a background in physics and earth science. Check out his channel over here. We've got a whole other collab over on that channel, more on what that's about at the end of this video.
AI can process large amounts of data in ways we humans cannot. And this is allowing AI to help with what we've traditionally seen as human tasks. For example, ChatGPT is writing college admission essays, or Midjourney, it's creating new artworks. But AI is also making waves in science, from physics to medicine. So how could AI change climate change?
Today we're going to look at some of the climate change issues that artificial intelligence can help us with, from understanding what we're doing to the planet to helping us cope with catastrophe and even informing policy.
Plus, at the end, we'll look at why relying too much on AI may not be too intelligent after all.
I'm Adam, a climate scientist with a PhD from Oxford, sharing what you need to know about climate change. And at its core, artificial intelligence, and especially machine learning, excels at recognizing patterns. Despite still struggling to work out how fingers work, our silicon siblings have changed the game for other less handy fields. Take, for example, protein folding, a notoriously difficult challenge for computation, which has recently been revolutionized by machine learning. My academic background actually addressed the limitations of climate change computer models, and so I'm naturally curious about how artificial intelligence could help us improve our understanding of the climate. Work is already underway to use AI to improve how models capture processes which are normally too small to simulate directly. Think of things like cloud formation, ocean eddies, or sea ice melting. The hope is that by improving these simulations, we could better predict our climate change future, from understanding how hot the world will get to knowing which areas of the globe will get rainier and which will get drier. AI can also help us understand patterns which are unfolding today. For example, one academic group already used artificial intelligence to try to work out when the world might pass 1.5 degrees Celsius of global warming. By the way, for more on this limit and why it matters, check out my video over here.
But using AI for climate change isn't just about prediction. This could mean adaptation. For example, pinpointing vulnerable locations or improving relief efforts after disaster strikes. Early warnings of everything from floods, wildfires, droughts to disease outbreaks are vital. AI could be harnessed to sound the alarm as early as possible, potentially saving lives and costs. Sub-seasonal and even hourly weather forecasting can be improved using AI too. For example, Google's AI lab called DeepMind built a deep learning tool that beat out existing physics-based models at predicting rain in the next hour and a half. And this is because the strength of AI lies in recognizing patterns, which only improves with the ever-growing amounts of data to analyze weather patterns in this case.
And the potential climate change benefits of AI don't end there. For example, developing new energy tech or improving our electricity grids, either by boosting efficiency or by balancing the grid, matching supply with demand.
And AI could transform transportation in a way that can lead to less carbon emissions with more efficient routing and energy management.
Artificial intelligence could even improve climate change policy. The thing about policy is that it's really boring and complicated. If there are any policymakers watching, I'm sorry, but not everyone can be as cool as physicists. Artificial intelligence is helping sift through the policy and research that's come before, understand its real-world implications, and help build something better in the future. For example, policymakers can look at what climate laws are being passed around the world so that they can work out what might work in their own jurisdiction. And citizens can make better informed voting decisions or even strengthen legal cases against their governments or corporations. While we're talking about about the benefits of AI, it would be foolish if I didn't leave an offering to the almighty YouTube algorithm. Show it that you care about climate change by liking this video, dropping a comment below, and making sure you're subscribed. It's been incredible hitting 20,000 subscribers in the last few weeks, and I am so excited to see what 2023 will bring. Don't miss it. But back to artificial intelligence and climate change, and the truth is that there are risks to these kinds of computerized collaborations. For example, biases in models can reflect our own human biases. This means that artificial intelligence can repeat injustices and even exacerbate problems like income inequality. And not everyone across the world has equal access to AI, which means that the people who could often benefit the most from these tools can't get a hold of them.
Plus, if we're going to use artificial intelligence to pick apart the behavior that causes emissions, this can raise important privacy concerns. And nudging people's behavior could raise important issues of what we consider fair and free. Nudging means subconsciously influencing people's choices and behaviors, which can undermine our autonomy and rationality. Even if done for a good cause like limiting climate change, is this something we'd really want to do?
Look, artificial intelligence is going to change how we do everything, and climate change and energy are two of the biggest things that we do. The truth is that AI's utility for climate change isn't binary good or bad. We need to decide how much autonomy we hand over to our computerized companions. For example, do we want them to just crunch the numbers so that we can make better decisions?
Or do we get our computers to try to solve our problems for us?
It's clear that artificial intelligence is here to stay, and fighting it, like my old maths teacher used to fight us using calculators, isn't going to achieve anything. We have to acknowledge the uses and the risks and work hard to combat those risks. For example, by using open data and open science so that people all around the world can access artificial intelligence techniques and results.
There are hidden consequences of AI-based cloud computing for the world outside the computer lab. The thing is, AI and machine learning models don't exist in an actual cloud. They're stored and trained in physical hardware run on power-hungry servers in massive data centers. And as they grow, the energy and so the emissions they create also grow.
To find out all about the environmental impacts of AI, check out this video we made over on Ankur's channel, and make sure you subscribe to him while you're there. Okay, until next time. Bye. Oh my god, there's snow. Whoa, like big, floofy, incredible snow.